It is election night in Alabama and the results are in. State Representative Barbara Drummond and former Judge Spiro Cheraganis are headed to a runoff election for mayor of Mobile. Drummond topped the field of 4 candidates with the most votes tonight, followed by Cheraganis. However, neither secured the necessary majority to avoid a September 23rd runoff. Our team of reporters have been closely following the races. NBC 15's Karis Harmis spent the evening at the Prine watch party. Kelly Foster was with Connie Hudson, and Darwin Singleton has been monitoring the votes with Spiro Cheraganis. But first, let's check in with Haley Samples, who is with Barbara Drummond tonight. And Haley, it's a celebration tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Andrea. There's been a sense of excitement in the air all night long. The energy has been high. Dozens of people gathered here in their campaign t-shirts, ready to celebrate what they were hoping would be a victory. But now, after more than 6 months on the campaign trail, her journey to mayor continues. Drummond says she felt like a runoff was likely in this race because there were so many candidates on the ballot. She says she's grateful to be #1 in this runoff, and the state representative has prided herself on being a voice for the community, regardless of race or political party. Her main priorities are equity, safety, and creating opportunities for the community. In her speech tonight, she says making it this far in the race is sending a seismic shake in the community. But after tonight's close race, she says her focus is winning those last few voters.
We're going to continue to resonate our message and show everybody what our message has been all along, is that we want opportunity for all and not just some. And we're going to go and get those communities that have been forgotten and let them know that there's somebody who's going to be in City Hall who's going to care about them.
And Drummond says she's ready to get back to campaigning starting tomorrow morning, and this runoff puts her one step closer to potentially making history as the city's first ever Black female mayor. Live in Mobile, I'm Haley Samples, NBC 15 News.
Haley, thank you. And as we mentioned, Spiro Cheraganis joins Representative Drummond at the top of the race and will face her in a runoff in September. NBC 15's Darwin Singleton has been at his campaign watch party tonight. Darwin?
That's right, and there's still people here celebrating in the background. Okay, here they go. All right, and we wanted to talk with Spiro himself. Spiro, this has been a very exciting night for you. Where do you think these votes came from in Mobile?
From voters, in the end.
But I mean, they had to have some reason to vote for you. Why do you think they did?
That's a great question. I hope that I was able to meet with them. I hope that I was able to speak with them, show them that I'm somebody they can trust with their city. There's so much love for this city. I share that love, and I hope I was able to show them that.
What do you have to do now? What do you have to do to put this thing in the bank?
Work 12 and 16-hour days like I have been, wave signs, knock on doors, talk to the voters everywhere I can find them, and again, convince them to trust me with their votes. Hi.
Yeah, and you're going into a runoff. How are you feeling about that right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited. I feel like our campaign is really just hitting its stride. My team is engaged, ready to go. We've got some great supporters. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the next 4 weeks and what they hold.
What do you think you'll have to hit home on really hard? What's going to be the big topic that could seal the deal for you?
I hope that my wide array of experience will be very important. I'm a family man. I'm raising 4 kids on top of everything we're doing. I'm running a couple of businesses at the same time. I've got that judicial and legal experience, and in the end, a mayor it's not one job, it's every job. You're a CEO, you're a banker, you're a contracts attorney, you're managing 2,100 people. I hope that my wide array of experience will show people that I'm ready for this job.
All right, well, we thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and Spiro Cheraganis, very excited here, as well as his campaign behind us here. And now the work begins all over as a runoff begins with Barbara Drummond, who is now a competitor directly with Spiro without the other two. This should be very interesting to watch over the next few weeks. Back to you.
All right, Darwin, thank you for that live report. Former Mobile Police Chief Prine also made the run for mayor, but came up short tonight. NBC 15's Karis Harmis spent the evening with his campaign at Winsel's. Karis?
Yeah, Andrea, not the result that Prine wanted tonight, but he did wish the two remaining candidates the best. Now, at his watch party, his supporters were keeping a close eye on the polls, hoping they'd see him take home the win. But despite not getting the result he hoped for, Prine says he worked hard the last 4.5 months, especially thanking the volunteers and supporters of his campaign, calling them family and saying their support is a debt he will never be able to repay. He said it's too soon to weigh in on the runoff, but he wished the two candidates well.
Well, listen, irrespective of where I finished at, the beauty of this whole entire race is for the last 4.5 months, you've heard my testimony about my salvation with Christ. This gave me a platform, if nothing else, to give that testimony to the world that otherwise I would have never had. Well, right now, probably not. You know, you got to let it kind of play out and see where we go with it. I wish all of the candidates that end up in certainly the runoff all the best, certainly Godspeed. And at the end of the day, I stick with the notion that at the end of the day, Mobilians would decide who's going to pick their leader to lead them into the future.
Now, what's next for Paul Prine? He says he doesn't know just yet, but he does know that he and his wife will be taking some much-needed R&R. I'm live in Mobile. Karis Harmon, NBC 15 News.
All right, Karis, thank you. Mobile County Commissioner Connie Hudson conceded the race tonight. NBC 15's Kelly Foster followed the results at Hudson's watch party. Kelly?
That's right. I'm here at Connie Hudson's watch party. It's been an exciting night tonight. And one of the things that you have said, Connie, is that this has really been all about the journey. Although maybe the results didn't go in the right direction from your perspective, you still have a lot to do for the city.
Oh, absolutely. I am still a Mobile County Commissioner and very proud to be one. You know, I continue to work. I mean, I've continued my job as a commissioner during this campaign, so it's really been like having two full-time jobs. But it's given me an opportunity to see issues and problems that are happening in the city. And every time I have those kind of conversations with people, you know, it helps me try to figure out what I can do to be a better representative. And so I'll just continue the job that I'm doing and work on the projects that I think will continue to make Mobile County and the city of Mobile a better place to live and to work and to play and to create job opportunities for people and bring people back to Mobile. You know, that's been a big part of the issue during my campaign is the fact that we're losing people. You know, we're losing people that we're trying to recruit business and industry, but we want the people to live in Mobile. And right now, that's not the case. And so it's important that we promote our city and that we make Mobile the place of choice. And so, you know, I'll continue to work on those efforts.
Absolutely. And it may not be back to work tomorrow, but very soon.
Oh, absolutely. There's no stopping. I'm a workaholic. I always have been.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, we are at Connie Hudson's watch party. It's been an exciting night. She's had more than a 20-year career here in the city of Mobile, and it's going to continue. Kelly Foster, NBC 15 News.
Kelly, thank you. Residents of other cities in our area also voted for their choices for mayor in Gulf Shores. Incumbent Robert Kraft has once again been reelected as mayor. He beat out Angie Swiger by less than 1,500 votes. The race for mayor of Pritchard is hotly contested with 10 candidates on the ballot today. At this hour, the city is reporting some technical issues and only 20% of precincts are reporting, with Carletta Davis in the lead. Tony Kennan will continue in his role as mayor of Orange Beach. Kennan beat Jeff Boyd by a little more than 600 votes. And in Spanish Fort, Brad Bass beat out incumbent Michael McMillan in the mayoral race by nearly 1,000 votes.